Great news, great news! The Tomodachi Life auto draw platform I built has been running for 2 months, and it's basically stable now. Today I'll walk you through how to use the site. No installs at all, just the website and some hardware, and the switch will draw automatically.
Nice.
First, you need a dev board with RP2040 based. Second, you need a data cable. It comes down to your board's port type. In short, the cable needs to 1. Connect your PC's USB to the board to flash the UF2 firmware from the site. 2. Connect the board to your switch so the board can control the switch. First, enter this Create Auto Draw UF2 tab. This tab has 2 parts. The left panel uploads the image and controls the drawing settings. The right panel previews those settings live and lets you pick color blocks. Let's start on the left. After uploading an image, you choose different drawing settings, and the right preview shows in real time what it'll actually look like in game. Now let me go through what every drawing setting on the site does. First, down here the drawing settings include color mode. Multi-color mode keeps multiple colors. It's what most images use. Monochrome mode keeps only black and white. Picking it also adds a brightness threshold slider. Drag it left or right to control the monochrome result. Then you need to pick the Pixelize engine. For most images, the default Pixelize engine gives a good result. For pixel art, we include a dedicated pixel art engine. It auto-detects each pixel block and removes aliasing for a cleaner drawing. We also provide scale and color count options. The color count slider sets how many colors to use. More colors look closer to the original, but take longer to draw. Beginners can start at 16 colors to balance quality and time. There's also a clear background option that auto-detects the white background connected to the edges, saving drawing time. We also provide image move and template features. Using these buttons, we can move the image easily. The site also provides preset clothing templates. Once selected, it works just like a layer mask. Putting these together, we can easily adjust the clothes and face paint. One thing to keep in mind, the template here is only for the mask effect. You still need to finish the actual drawing on a blank canvas first, then transfer it to the matching clothing screen. Otherwise, you might run into bugs. Now that the settings are ready, before clicking Confirm Drawing Parameters, there's one more thing we can do. That row below the right preview is the palette. Click a color and it highlights in the preview, so you can see exactly where it's used. Replace next to it merges one color into another. Delete removes it entirely. Both cut the expected drawing time. When you're done, click the big Confirm Drawing Parameters button. The backend calculates how many color layers the image has, and roughly how long it'll take to draw. If the drawing time feels too long, you can redo the settings. Just remember to click Confirm Drawing Parameters again after. Once the settings are confirmed, you'll get different options based on the estimated time. There are 2 options: Build Single-Part UF2 and Build Multi-Part UF2. Build Single-Part UF2, one file for the whole image, drawn in one go. Build Multi-Part UF2 splits the image into parts. After one part, you flash the next manually. Click it and it queues to compile for seconds. Then the button becomes downloadable. Above the Generate button, there's an Share checkbox. You can also decide after downloading. A pop-up will ask whether to share. This is simple too. First, hold down the board's boot button. Then plug it into your PC's USB. Then release the boot button. Now the board enters flash mode, and a USB drive shows up on your computer. Then just drag the UF2 onto that drive. The board reboots automatically, and the drive disappears from your PC. We'll use the Stardew Valley chicken we made earlier as an example. If it's your first time, be sure to enable Pro Controller Wired Communication in Settings. First, on the switch, open the drawing tool in Tomodachi Life and switch the brush to the smallest 1 pixel size. Keep this switch screen as is, don't touch anything, and don't move the controller or the cursor will drift. Next, connect the board to the switch. Wait a few seconds, then press the board's boot button. Then you'll see the switch automatically recognize the controller, and drawing starts automatically. Let's speed it up here. For a multi-part UF2, the first part works exactly like the single part one. For every later part, remember, you must draw on top of the previous finished part. We'll use the NS2 we made earlier as an example. We speed up the first UF to part 100 times. After the first one's done, you can temporarily save the drawing. Then flash the next part's UF2 the same way, and reopen the drawing you just saved. Again, switch the brush to the smallest 1 pixel size, and leave everything else untouched. Press the board's boot button to keep drawing. Speeding up 100 times again. And the NS2 is finished. The site still has some instability. If you hit any problems while drawing, please contact the author with feedback. Thanks for helping improve it.